not really happy. Oh.
Okay. I can see that you're not really happy.
Yes.
But for the fact that you came here alone, it's enough. Okay?
Alright.
So I want you to just be yourself, and just put yourself together so
Okay.
that we can have a fruitful discussion.
Alright.
Okay?
Yes, please.
Well, I am Martha.
I'm Priska.
Oh, Priska.
Mm.
Priska. I think that name rings a bell to me. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. That's not why you are here. So, Priska, you said earlier that you are really sad.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know what actually the problem is, but I need you to understand that I understand your position. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. This life, things happen to us and can put us in any mood, but there's always a way out. Alright? Yes. Yes. Can you give me a smile? Just give me a smile. Alright. I want you to know that you are in safe hands. And every discussion that we have here will just remain here. Okay?
Okay.
So I want you to feel free, relax, and just pour out anything that is disturbing your mind. Okay?
Okay.
But I also want to add to it that in case your life is threatened, I need to, if there is a need for me to involve a third party in this discussion, I will not relent in doing that. In case another person's life is also threatened, I will not hesitate to do same. But aside those things, I want you to be sure and confident that this discussion is just between the two of us. Okay? Yes.
Alright.
So, with a deep breath, can you tell me what the problem is?
Ah. I'm happily married. As you can see, I'm married and I'm very happy with my husband and I have 2 children.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So why are you sad if you're happily married?
That's why I'm here.
Okay.
I'm sad because I'm afraid my husband will cheat on me.
Oh. You are afraid your husband will cheat on you?
Yes.
What gives you that idea?
The reason behind what I said is that, can you imagine?
Alright, Priska,
Yes.
I want to, with your permission, to take few points so that our discussion can take. Alright, thank you.
So, as I was saying, my father married my mother and we were happily married
Okay.
for so long. They gave birth to us. I go to some time and then before I realized, my father started cheating on my mother. Can you imagine?
It's quite interesting.
Yeah, so that is not the end.
Okay.
Even my elder sister, the one I directly followed,
Okay.
the same thing is happening now. The husband is cheating on her
So you are saying that due to the happenings around you, you are entertaining fear, right?
Hmm. Counselor, if there is any word that is beyond what you just said, I can say it's beyond it. In fact, fear is written all over my body. I'm scared and afraid my husband will do same by cheating on me. That is why the most interesting aspect is that you don't know. Even these days, if he brings out an idea or he brings a suggestion that we have to put or get some properties, I'm not in agreement.
Okay.
Because if he start cheating and there is divorce, it means he's going to get all these things to himself. So whenever he brings the idea of any developmental project, I'm out of it.
So you are saying that due to the fear of your husband cheating you in future, you are trying to discourage him from getting properties for the family.
Exactly. Me, I should go and suffer for my husband to cheat on me and then also throw me out or just mishandle me and then get these properties away. That is not me.
So it means that you are not interested in having properties for your children just because you feel that your husband is going to cheat on you.
It is not like that. Oh.
Then what is it?
I wish we have properties for ourselves, for our children to inherit one day. But my fear and worry is what next my husband will do.
Priska, the truth is that I understand your fears. Yes. I understand how you are feeling and then the fears you are entertaining because there are things happening around you. Yes, I do understand. But I want to ask you, do you think the things that led to your father cheating on your mom, was it as a result of the properties your father made?
Actually, if I recall, I may say no.
Okay.
Just that my mother sometimes, when my father is talking to her, her reactions,
If your father is talking to your mom,
yes,
okay.
her reactions towards my father was not polite at all.
Okay.
Anytime my father will go to town and come back, how my mother treats him, sometimes would cook the delicious meal that you can think about. My mother would never give my father. That's because she was suspecting that my father has gone to see a certain So I may not say because of the properties.
Okay.
I may say it's because of her attitude
Okay.
towards my father. That also prompted my father or pushed my father to the wall.
Okay. So if your mom exhibited those characteristics and you are saying that you realize that because your mom was mean towards your dad decided to start going out to see another woman. Priska, do you see yourself treating your husband like that?
Never.
Okay.
Sure, God forbid. I will never ever do that.
Okay.
Looking at what my mother went through as a result of her attitudes and inattitude towards my father, I cannot do that to my husband because I don't want to experience that too.
So, Priska, I want to tell you that you have all it takes to avoid what your mother went through.
Okay.
Yes. In fact, you may never experience it if you avoid those things. Your mom did. You have all it takes. So I don't think that you should have that mind that if your husband has properties, he will cheat on you.
Then what about my sister? She's also going through the same thing.
Alright. So can you tell me about your sister? What do you think led to? Does the husband have properties?
Has a car and then 2-story buildings.
So do you think because he has a car and 2-story buildings, he's cheating?
And that was the complaint from my sister.
Okay.
But the actual thing, problem, or the intriguing factor that led to his cheating is unknown.
Okay.
My sister didn't talk about it into details, and me too, I don't want to interfere in their marriage.
So from what you said about your mom and your dad, your mom's experience with your dad and what you have observed, you just said you will never treat your husband that way.
Oh no, I will not.
Yes.
Never.
So now, your husband, when you see his behavior and attitude now, do you think he will ever cheat on you?
I'm not sure
Okay.
my husband will cheat on me. But you know, as for men, they are not predictable. You can't predict men. The next thing you do. So I'm not sure though. But if I want to rate it, maybe it should be 95 out of 100.
Okay.
I'm not sure he will do that.
So Priska, what's your relationship with your husband?
We are very, very close. We joke, we entertain ourselves with our children. Oh, even now that I even have a newborn child. The first one is a girl, and then this one is a boy. And the way he relates with us, oh, if I'm somewhere and someone tells me that your husband has done this, I will not believe. We are so close, and the love is deep.
It's deep.
Yes.
Wonderful. I like that one. So Priska, from your mother's experience, you just told me you will never treat your husband the way your mom did. How currently, how are you treating your husband? What kind of treatment are you giving him that makes you feel, that is putting fear in you that he will cheat? Do you think there is something you are not doing right?
There is only one thing that I have identified. You know, as a nursing mother, you do this way, do this, do that, you'll be tired. Then when he comes back from work, I also expect him to do something small to help me, and he's not doing it. So sometimes I also give it to him.
Okay, you give it to him. I like your frankness.
Thank you.
Yes, yeah, we are very frank, and it's very good on your part.
Thank you.
Well, if you say that your mom was very unkind to your dad, and you are also trying to give it to your husband, just as you said, do you think it will help your marriage?
No.
Okay, that's good. I like your frankness. Priska, I understand your fears, but just as you said, what happened between your mom and your dad came as a result of attitude from your mom. So if you can decide to change that pattern and then learn other ways of dealing with your husband, don't you think it will help your marital relationship?
To help, even coming here now, I'm not sure I'll repeat the same thing to my husband.
Good. Honestly, I've had a nice time with you, and what I love most is your frankness.
Thank you.
Yes. So I want to. Do you have any question for me?
Oh, no,
You don't have
I'm
any
okay.
question?
Thank you so much.
Alright. So we'll meet. Do you care seeing me again?
Yes.
Alright.
I think let's meet once and see.
Okay. So when you go back home, check how you are talking to your husband, and then when we have the next time meeting,